Welcome everybody to News with Nick on Thursdays at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time at The Collective. I'm Nick and I'm here to bring you all the news that's coming to you this week. Some Black Friday stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. I have giant stacks here of books. I have key books here from Marvel and DC. Books that have probably never been sold in the store before. Hey, Roy. Probably won't be sold again. So these are the biggest comic purchases we've probably ever made in this store. So the wall is going to look completely different the next time any of you walk into the collective. So with that said, this is your first opportunity to see the new books that we have. I'll give you the prices. If you want to come in and buy them, they're going to be available for purchase. Aside from that, I have some other news to talk about and some other good stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me, whether you're watching live or whether you're catching the replay. So first off, I want to talk about some announcements. We're going to talk about Black Friday. We're doing a couple big things on Black Friday. We have local comic book day is going to be that Wednesday. So it's going to be, I believe, let's check my calendar. I believe it's Wednesday the 23rd. So it's going to be a new comic book day and local comic book day on November 23rd. Come in and pick up your comics. We're going to have an in-store signing for the writer of Hitomi. So come in there and get your number one sign. We'll also be selling number twos. They didn't come out that week. And on Wednesday, we're going to announce our sales for Black Friday. On Black Friday, I believe we're going to do time sales throughout the day. So maybe our 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock will be $5 off a back issue or something. Like I don't know what the sales are yet, but you're going to find out the sales on Wednesday the 23rd. That's when we're going to give you a little packet for your sales. So then we have Black Friday. We'll be open from 9 a.m. or I think it's 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at night. So those are the biggest announcements that I have for you guys. Other announcement is we're open. We're open all day today. We're open all day tomorrow. The hurricane kept us with power, so that's great. So let's talk about our pick of the week this week. We have The Death of Superman, the 30th anniversary special. You pick up any of these and you get an extra stamp on your stamp card. I want to talk about it a little bit, and then I'm going to do a nice unboxing for the polybagged issue. So I'm going to show off each cover, and first off, we have this variant cover by Raphael Samarento. I don't want to say his name wrong. I apologize. Superman fighting Doomsday. Then we have this cover, which is, I guess, the casket cover by Ivan Reis, Danny Mikey, and Brad Anderson. Then I'm going to start here. This one is a variant cover by Dan Mora. This is the only one I found on the shelf. If you want this Dan Mora cover, shoot us a message on social media or let me know during the show, and we can hold it for you. We can put it in your sub box, but I believe this is the only one that we have at the moment. I don't know if we have any more. Could be in other boxes, but I think that's the only one we have right now. This variant cover is by Jim Lee and Alex Sinclair. It is Doomsday beating up Superman pretty handedly. Then we have this is the variant cover by Francisco Mattina, and it does slide open. And yeah, it's Superman versus Doomsday, really clean cover. So there you go. All right. Grab me for 1 second. We don't do self-promotion on this show. There you go. All right. And lastly, this is the polybagged cover. If you got that original Death of Superman book back in the 90s, the polybag, but I'm going to do a little unboxing here. So it is already open. I did already slice it open, but first off, I'm going to show you guys the armband. You got one, I guess 30 years ago, and I get another one. This is nice and flashy. It's cool. It's a cool armband. I don't see how it attaches though. I mean, you tie it. I mean, I don't see how it attaches. I guess you tie it. There's no Velcro. I'm showing you, Roy. I don't know how it. I think you tie it. I mean, you see it. It's sweet. It is sweet. So if you pick one of these up, each of these issues, by the way, does retail at $10.99, I believe. But the polybagged one, I think, is a $17.99. We took the price off of this one. Yeah, it is getting popular, I guess. Hey, Daryl, thanks for joining. All right, and then this is the book that you get with the polybagged issue. This is cool. This art's really cool. I mean, that's cool for your polybagged issue. And on the back, it says, "In memory of the multiverse's greatest hero." All right, so there you go. That is the Death of Superman special. I will put it back up here. And now is the part that's really fun for me and for you guys. Your first chance to see some exclusive books that are going to appear on the wall as soon as possibly today, probably more so tomorrow. But yeah, so I have stacks of Marvel and stacks of DC. We have X-Men, we have Spider-Man, we have Avengers, we have Batman. We're talking major keys. We're not talking about, little stuff. We have major keys to show you guys. So I'm going to start off with the DC side of things. I'm going to start off with Batman. I'm going to put this on the back right now. So first off, we have a full set of Batman Year One first printings. Really nice. How much for an open one, Roy? I think we would charge the same price. I got to ask Brendan on that, but I think we would charge the same price, honestly. Danny, how much do we charge on an open Death of Superman?
What?
How much do we charge for an opened poly bag? Would be same price?
Same price.
That's a dollar. Yeah, 17. Is it $17.99?
$17.99.
Yeah, same price, Roy.
Is that the cover that's inside?
Yep.
One side is gold, isn't it?
It's kind of gold.
Yeah, there we go. Because
Yeah.
Brendan was showing it off in the front, and I'm like, yeah.
Yep. All right, so Batman Year One. These are all really high grade copies. So there is. I gotta find a better way to do this. All right, there is part 1. There is part 2. There is part 3. And part 4. You're welcome, Roy. So this set of Batman Year One, the first prints, is going for $100. It'll be on the wall very soon. Next up for Batman, we have Batman The New Adventures, number 409. This is for $20. This is the origin of Jason Todd. Next, we have Batman The New Adventures, Adventures 410. This is the origin of Two-Face. Next, we have part 1 of 4, Batman 10 Nights of the Beast. This is Batman 417. This is the first appearance of KG Beast. And a lot of the books I'm going to show you today are in high grade. Some of the older ones from the 60s, and yes, I do have books from the 60s, are not in high grade, but a lot of them are in really high grade. So $15 on this one. Then we have a really awesome Batman McFarlane cover. This is Batman 423. We're asking $250 on this one. I mean, it displays so nicely. It's really sweet. Okay.
You're doing the show.
We are doing the show.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Very good.
Brendan's making an appearance. All right, Batman Death in the Family. We have part 1 here, Batman 426. We're asking $20 on. We're asking $25 on this one. This is part 1 of Death in the Family. Then we have part 2. We're asking $20 on this one. It's a lower grade issue. I'll be honest with you. Batman 428. But it is the death of. This is part 3. I'm sorry, part 3, which is the death of Jason Todd. It is a newsstand, lower grade. We're asking $20 on that one. Then we have 2 editions of part 4, which is Batman 429. We have a direct edition for $20. And then we have a newsstand edition for $25. This is part 4, Death in the Family. And lastly, for Batman, we do have a full set of Death in the Family. 1, 2, 3, 4, Batman 426 to 429. These are all pretty high grades. We took the highest graded ones for this set. So I'm just going to show them off to you. And this will be on the wall for $200. Part 2. This is part 3. Again, this is the higher, much higher grade of the death of Jason Todd. And part 4. And your last Batman book, we have Batman 442, A Lonely Place for Dying, part 5. First, Tim Drake actually wearing the Robin suit for $15. Lastly, for DC, we do have some issues of the Sandman I'm going to show you guys. So first off, we have issue number 2 for $50. This is the second Dream and first Goldie the Gargoyle. We have issue number 3, John Constantine appearance. And these are all really high grade. These Sandmans, really high grade if we have any Sandman fans or DC fans out there. We have 2 issue number 4s. We're asking $150. They're both very high grade. First, Lucifer. We have 2 number 5s. Again, both very high grade. First, Kemco Merv Pumpkinhead, I believe. And then we have issue number 7 for $25. This is First Destiny and Sandman. All right. If you're a Marvel fan, get ready for some really big stuff. Like, this is stuff I did not think I would even touch with my hands at some point in my lifetime. I'm going to need to separate the stacks. Some of these are cheaper. Some of them are not. So I'm going to run through them. First off, we have the Amazing Spider-Man. Number 9 is the first Spider-Verse tie-in. Second Spider-Gwen and first Solus. I believe it's also when Spider-Gwen meets, I think, Silk and somebody else. We have 2 of these. We're asking $35. Amazing Spider-Man number 12. This is the first Leopardin and a partial Spider-Punk. We're asking $20 on this. Spider-Man number 2, number 1, we're asking $25 on this. The first Miles Morales in the 616 universe, all really high grade. All right, now we're getting to the older stuff. We actually just bought this today. There's no price tag on it yet, but it's going to be Amazing Spider-Man 109. We're going to be asking $50. It's an appearance of Doctor Strange. Really clean, early Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man 209. It's a low to mid-grade. It displays nicely for $25. The first appearance of Calypso. Amazing Spider-Man 210. First appearance of Madam Web. It's a mid-grade. Probably with a 5, a 6. It's a newsstand edition, which is sweet. Give you a close-up of that one. Amazing Spider-Man 212, first appearance of Hydro Man. This is probably a 3 or 4, but it is a nice first appearance and it looks nice in my light. Amazing Spider-Man 259. We do have one of these on the wall already, but this one's going to be a little bit more expensive at $35. It is the first appearance, a second cameo of Carnage, I believe. Then we have 2 of these. Amazing Spider-Man 362. It's going to be the second full Carnage appearance. Also has Venom and Spider-Man on the cover. We have one for $50 and one for $40. The $50 one is in a higher grade. This is the $40 one, which it's not, it doesn't look bad at all, but this one's probably a little bit higher. Amazing Spider-Man 375. We sold one a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, Maverick, I'll put this aside for you, okay? This is the last one, so we'll put it in your box or something. Let's see if I can find a sticky note here. Probably should have had those ready, but that's okay. Bear with me for 1 second, guys. Here's some sticky notes. All right, Maverick, I got that for you. Thank you for that. All right, this is Amazing Spider-Man 375, gold foil cover, first appearance of Carl Brock, first Anne Weying. I think I'm saying that right. We did have one of these a couple weeks ago, and it sold pretty quick. Amazing Spider-Man 546 for $25 is the first Mr. Negative and first Jackpot. Mr. Negative is rumored to appear in either the MCU or in Across the Spider-Verse number 2. Spider-Man's done. On to the Avengers. You're going to enjoy this part, guys. Not this first book, but after this first book. Avengers number 2. This is an Alex Ross cover featuring all the versions of Kang. Going to be a very hot book and very hot character over the next few years. Now we're on to the big boy books. Avengers number 2. I'm actually not supposed to have that price tag up there. I'm supposed to actually flip that around. Bear with me for 1 second. I can tell you the price, but we don't want the price tag up there. The price is going to be $2,200 on this one. It's probably about a high mid grade. Is the second Avengers. Hulk leaves the team for Space Phantom. I mean, this is just like, this is not one that you think you're going to hold, and I'm holding it, which is pretty neat. Yeah, that's a really cool book. Avengers number 5. We are asking $125 for this one. Early Avengers. It's first Lava Men as a team. The cover, the front cover is a bit detached. That's why the price is at $125. Avengers number 6. First appearance of Zemo. We're asking $400 for this one. Displays really nicely. It's a mid-grade. Looks pretty sweet. Avengers number 18, another early Avengers. The back cover is a bit detached. That's why it is only $100. Okay. Avengers number 100. This really does display nicely, guys. We don't have a price tag on it yet. It's going to be $100, but we just bought it literally 30 minutes ago, and I got it on the show. Okay, Avengers and Spider-Man are done. X-Men are coming up in a second. We have a lot of really, really big X-Men books for the X-Men fans. First off, we have Fantastic Four number 50. I also got to flip this around, so bear with me for 1 second. Glad I'm catching my little errors at least. Yeah. All right. We are asking $12.50 on this one. It is a classic battle of Silver Surfer and Galactus. I believe it's third Silver Surfer, second Galactus, first Wyatt Wingfoot. You're still in the parking lot, Roy. I appreciate that. All right. We have some Iron Man books for you Iron Man fans. $20 here for Iron Man number 46, Death of the Guardsman. Then we have Iron Man number 66, Iron Man versus Thor. I feel like we've seen that in an Avengers movie or two.
Nick, can I feel like this is news.
Yeah, what do you got?
If anybody's sub ever gets like this, it's bad news. That's what I got, right?
Yep. That's bad news right there. You don't want yourself to get like that.
We have to cancel one, and then all these books are coming back to the store. So this is why. I know nobody on this show is a offender of this.
Yeah.
This is why.
It's not fun, guys. Mark Spector, Moon Knight, number 35. Guest starring the Punisher. Really high grade, $40 on that. Roy asked what's in there, Danny. Maybe he's looking for something. Roy, is anything you're looking for? Danny could take a look.
Bill and Ted, Ghost Rider, DC Vampire, Sonic, Disturbed, Transformers, Sandman, Harley Quinn.
Oh, there you go.
Nothing. I don't think anything that
yeah, it doesn't sound like Roy's books.
Some Cradle of Filth, lots of Transformers. Maybe he did us. This guy did us a favor by making us stop ordering Transformers.
Yeah. Daryl goes, it looks like my box every week. At least you clear it out, Daryl. We appreciate that. All right.
Looks like Daryl's box every week. I like that.
New Mutants, number 87. First full Cable. Newsstand edition. First team of the Mutant Liberation. This looks nice. This is maybe the biggest book we have in the store now. Silver Surfer, number 1. I mean, this is just, it's in pristine condition, guys. It's a high grade. It's not a 9, but it's a high grade. It looks really, really nice. The camera does not do this one justice. First solo series, Origin of the Silver Surfer, Origin of the Watchers, and first Shala Bal. Then we have Silver Surfer number 4, a classic battle of the Silver Surfer and Thor. I mean, this is just, it's sweet. It's really sweet. It looks really, 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 really nice. We're asking, I should have said the price on this one too. The Silver Surfer number 1, we're asking $2,500. The Silver Surfer number 4, we're asking $2,200. Thor number 173. I mean, it's hard to find a flaw. Like, it really is hard to find a flaw in this book. Really, really nice. Just bought this one today. Thor 372. First appearance of the TVA, who will play a role in the MCU going forward for sure. A nice newsstand copy. Gonna ask $40 on this. Alrighty, X-Men fans. These are the books. First off, the relaunch of the 90s series. Onslaught X-Men number 1s. I haven't seen any, Daryl. I could take a look, but I haven't seen any. The relaunch of the X-Men series is the Golden Team. We have a newsstand edition variant of number 1 here, asking $25. Then we have another newsstand edition featuring Wolverine and Cyclops, $25. And now we are on to the big gold X-Men, or silver X-Men, I guess. X-Men number 5. You're asking $1,000 on this book. It's not a high grade, but it is not a low grade. This is really nice. This is awesome. Third Magneto, second Wanda and Pietro, and the second Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. X-Men number 6, guest starring Namor the Submariner. If anybody's going to see Black Panther tonight, like I am, This one we were asking $1,200 for. Namor is confirmed to be a mutant, which I believe is going to happen in the MCU. And second, Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. X-Men number 7. We're asking $900 on this one as the second appearance of the Blob and first Cerebro. I mean, again, all these X-Men are in really nice condition. They really are. X-Men number 8. We're asking $750 on this one. First, Unus. First time Iceman is seen with ice instead of snow. X-Men number 9, the first time the Avengers meet the X-Men, and the first Lucifer. We're asking $1,200 on this one. X-Men number 10, $700 on this. First Khazar in the Silver Age, first Zabu, and first Savage Land. I do want to mention there's a tear on the back cover. That's why it's only $700, not a little bit higher, but there you go. X-Men number 19, you've seen this one in the store a couple times, but this is the highest grade we probably ever had. Its first appearance and origin of Mimic, $350 on that. X-Men number 47, nothing really key happens in this one, but like it's going to be hard to not say this is like an 8 or a 9. It's really nice. So we're asking $300 on this one. X-Men number 50. First appearance of Lorna Dane becomes Polaris and the origin of the Beast. Now, there is writing on the inner cover. I think somebody wrote their name or something stupid. But aside from that, it's a pretty, really, really nice book. I mean, the colors pop so well on this one. And lastly, X-Men number 56. We're asking $300 on this one. A Neil Adams cover. An origin of the Angel. And I believe... Alex Summers becomes Havoc in this one. Alrighty, guys. So that is News with Nick for today. Thank you guys for watching. Whether you're watching live, whether you're watching the replay, come in and pick up the pick of the week, which is the Death of Superman 30th Anniversary Special. Pick up the polybag one if you want the armband and the really nice cover and stuff like that. Anything else, keep checking in with us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, The Collective CCG, YouTube, The Collective CCG. Make sure you subscribe to us. We'd appreciate all that as well. The wall will be done in the next 2 days or so you'll see all the good stuff on the wall. You're more than welcome to come in and purchase some of this cool stuff. You can use your membership benefits, your discounts, stamp cards, all that other fun stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Tomorrow, John's Dungeon Corner at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. Brenna's Spectacular FOC show on Saturday at 4:30. And then we wrap into next week for another week of new comics and fun stuff at The Collective. We'll see you guys soon. We're open today until 9 o'clock. Open tomorrow. Hopefully you guys are safe during the hurricane. Hopefully we see you soon at The Collective.